Guys, tonight was the big Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting. Did you see it? Did you go? Well, not, yeah, well, yeah. There were thousands of people out in the plaza. It was really nice watching parents show their kids the true meaning of claustrophobia. Tree lighting is such a great tradition, though. It's fun for everyone except the guy who waited 4 hours in the freezing cold, then sneezed and totally missed it. And it's like, oh, you're kidding me. You're joking me. But the tree is beautiful. It's so pretty. You barely notice the 80-foot orange extension cord running from the start to the bottom. You can barely see it. It's cute. Actually, I read that the star weighs 900 pounds and features 3 million crystals. 900 pounds and 3 million crystals, or as guys from New Jersey call that, a pinky ring. Hey, whoa. Oh, yo. Hey, you want to light this tree over here? Why don't you light it right now? Turn the tree on. No one has to know, right? Oh, I thought tonight was also the Christmas tree lighting ceremony at the White House. President Trump said it's the only time he can press a giant button without everyone in America being absolutely terrified. 3, 2, ooh, gotcha. Why would you do it on 2? Who does that? This is interesting. If you wanted to go to the White House ceremony, you can get free tickets through an online lottery. Nobody did, but you could have done it, yeah. Who does it on 2? Yeah. Everyone's waiting for
exactly.
1.
Everybody's going to cheer on 1, but
You turn on. Why?
I'm in charge.
I go with my gut. Doesn't make any sense. Well, the White House and 30 Rock had their tree lighting ceremonies on the same night. In many ways, the events are similar, but there were some key differences. I'll show you what I mean. First, at 30 Rock, everyone gathers to see the tree get lit. At the White House, everyone who works for Trump gets lit. Next at 30 Rock, music superstar John Legend sings the hits. And at the White House, Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross plays the spoons.
Countdown races.
Finally, at 30 Rock, the tree is donated to Habitat for Humanity to build homes. At the White House, the tree is chopped up to build the wall.
Wally.
Well, tomorrow, Trump heads to Argentina for the G20 summit, where world leaders are hoping to issue some joint statements on climate change. Trump actually co-wrote statements with several other leaders, though I'm not sure he had all of his facts straight. Check out some of these joint statements. British Prime Minister Theresa May wrote, "The reason so many ecosystems are disappearing is because," and Trump wrote, "I fired them." German Chancellor Angela Merkel wrote, "We can conserve our available water if," Trump wrote, "we drink it with 2 hands as slowly as possible." Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau wrote, "The only thing more concerning than the fallout of El Nino is," Trump wrote, "the fallout of El Baño. I wouldn't go in there if I were you." What? Why is he doing?
Why would he release that statement?
And finally, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe wrote, "Reduce, reuse," and Trump wrote, "Retweet." They're not on the same page.
No, not at all.
Some more political news. I saw that Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown is seriously considering running for president. It turns out he's not the only one. Check out what these other senators had to say when asked if they thought about running. First, Senator Todd Young said, "I thought about running, but I think I might be too, well, my last name." Then Senator Jeff Flake said, "I thought about running, but to be honest, I'd probably drop out at last second and, well, my last name." And Senator Angus King said, "I thought about running, but I don't really want to be a president. I'd rather be a, well, my last name." And finally, Senator Sheldon Whitehouse said, "Of course I thought about running, but where would I live, you idiot?" Oh.
That's so rude.
A little harsh.
Yeah. No need to add that.
Hey, guys, you guys see this? There's a massive cow in Australia. Have you seen photos of this? Have you not seen this yet? There's a giant cow or something like that. It's going viral. It's in Australia, and people can't... Look at this thing. Check this out. It's real.
A cow down under has risen to international stardom.
This steer is named Knickers. Kind of a big guy. Weighs more than 3,000 pounds.
Holy...
More than 6 feet tall.
Wow! That's the only cow on earth who goes up to a farmer and says, "Milk me." Listen to this, guys. I heard that Prince Harry feels imprisoned living in a royal palace. To be fair, you wouldn't feel great either if you were 34 years old and still crashing at your grandma's. Guys, I'm very excited about this. We have Macaulay Culkin on the show tonight. Macaulay Culkin. And this time, he's actually supposed to be in New York during the holiday. Also from Law & Order SVU, Ice-T and Mariska Hargitay are here. It's actually weird. Earlier, I went to the dressing rooms to say hi, but they had gone missing. And finally, I read earlier this month a mysterious rumble shook the earth, but experts don't know what caused it. Though I'm pretty sure it was just that giant cow whispering, moo. We have a great show tonight. Give it up for The Roast.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.